Hello, welcome to Poland.
Hello, thank you.
How do you like it so far?
It's nice. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. It's good.
You see, you have just visited Auschwitz, the museum.
Mm.
I don't know if asking you how did you like it is the actual question that I should ask, but can you tell us what are your reflections?
It's left me. It's quite a sobering experience, and I think I can speak for everyone that just came with me. It was left us in a really weird place. And going around it, there was parts that I couldn't bear to look at and things like that because it was just disgusting, the mass scale of what that was and everything. And you're taught about it in school and everything like that, but it's crazy, and it just shows you that one man in power that can do the wrong thing can do so much damage, and we've got to be very, very wary of that. The one amazing thing that the tour guy said at the end of it was that when the war was over and the memorial was raised at Auschwitz and in this area, the people that had their homes ripped away and that were kicked out of here were brought back. They wanted to come back, and they wanted to destroy this place and use the supplies that had been used to build these horrible chambers that did so much disgusting things. They wanted to use them materials to rebuild life and go back to normality and try and bring life back into this area. And he said that's what this festival is trying to do, so it's an absolute honour to be able to sit here and to be a part of that and hopefully try and bring some more life. From what I've seen, it's an incredibly inspiring place that there is so much life here already, but to bring more into it.
Is this visit going to influence your music, your today's concert in any way?
Yeah, I mean, it's a thing that, because I know what I'm here to do, and it's to bring life into this place, more life into this place, to enjoy it, to bring joy here again. And I think that's an amazing thing, and I really hope I can help do that. In terms of moving forward as me as a person, I think it's really, really important to be aware of stopping these things at first cause and first sign, and stopping these things and playing together as people. And that's what festivals are about. You know, it's the only place where people don't fall out and people don't fight and anything. Festivals, and it's rare. That's very rare in a modern world that happens. So, of course, I'm going to continue to make sure that I'm playing every festival I can, because that's where a lot of the love is.
That's true. It's been 31 years exactly since the Live Aid concert in Wembley and in Philadelphia. Now Elton John is here. He was there as well. Queen will be here tomorrow, and you joined the lineup.
I know.
Wow.
What's going on?
Yeah. What encouraged you to come here?
It's an amazing place. I have so much support here in Poland. So much support, and I always have. And I'm obviously here to get more as well. You know, to be real, I'm an artist that wants to come in and be here more. So that's my reason to be here. And when you get gig offers in that are alongside Elton John and Queen and Adam Lambert, and in such stunning places like this, money doesn't become a thing. You've got to accept this sort of stuff.
Okay. You told us some time ago that you grew up listening to Motown records, Motown was a very important record label, right? Because it fought for racial integration.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me, what you as a musician fight for today, nowadays, for today's world?
I think it's a different world. I think it's hard because music with a political meaning, or music with a word that is to do more than just speak about love, is a weird thing, and it can be bypassed, and that's horrible. Since the likes of Marvin Gaye and people like that we're moving on racial segregation with music, and Berry Gordy, the guy who started Motown, that was his main incentive. And it's kind of like now my main incentive is to do it in a live capacity. We've just briefly touched upon it, to bring people together. I was brought up on Northern Soul as well, and it was a community of people that joined up and just wanted to have a good time, just danced, didn't judge anything or anything. And I think that's how I want to move people with my music, by just pulling them together in the right way.
Tell me please, what part of your job made you feel more tolerant, more open-minded?
decline, failure, I call it. I think you go through it's very hard to get a mortgage as a musician because you go through highlights and you go through downtimes. And when the mortgage provider wants his money and you've had a bad year, you can't get it. So that's why it's really hard to get a mortgage. So there's like really high points in music. I'm sitting here today and I'm number 3 in the UK in iTunes. I've got a number 1 today in Malta and 1 in Kyrgyzstan.
Woo!
And it's like,
Well done.
today's a good day. Tomorrow I might wake up and realise that it's dropped from that position to number 40. And it's like, so it's like I learn more. And I went through a period recently where my music wasn't succeeding quite as much, and that's part of longevity. You've got to go through them parts, and that's what I want. And I think that teaches you the most. That makes you more tolerant and makes you ease up and just enjoy your job and just relax and don't let the pressure get to you.
Your new single, Give Me Your Love, with Sigala and Nile Rodgers, is hitting the top places in the charts. Tell me, what lesson did give you Nile Rodgers? He's such a legend.
You were talking about being tolerant and calm and enjoying, and I touched upon it and saying enjoying my job and everything. That's all Niall does. He doesn't worry about where he's charting and things like that. And I mean, I do. I'm really like focused on that, but I think Niall just relaxes. He just makes tunes. He's got songs for days. He doesn't need to worry about that. He can do it time and time again. And that was one thing. I've also then, after working with Niall on a few things, looked into his life and seen what he's got through and illness and things like that, and just kept pushing on. And I think that's the main thing. Niall keeps pushing on, and that's what I want to do. That's how you get longevity, like he has got. Just keep on pushing on.
It's been 8 already months since your Revolve CD, your Revolve album is out. Is it still perfectly perfect for you, or would you change some things somewhere? In graphic, in the track list?
It's alright. My favourite project's my next project. I look back at the first album when I was making this one, I was like, it's alright. And I was like, this is the best thing ever. And now I look at that and go, it's alright. So it's like, my next project's my most exciting project, and it always will be. I think you learn so much from making a record, from other people's decisions, from your own decisions, to everything really. And yeah, I think I will now learn from this record what worked on there, what didn't work on there, what I actually liked when I had pressure taken off and things like that. And I'll make sure that doesn't happen in my next run.
Alright, when is it going to be out then?
The next one,
yeah.
I've got
Any predictions?
a new single coming very shortly, which is written and produced by Calvin Harris.
Again.
It's very exciting. Again, but it's for me this time.
Yeah.
He owes me. No, he doesn't owe me anything.
He's not there.
He's written it and produced it with me, and he's going to be in the video. It's a reggae track, which is cool.
Really?
It's just really chilled. It's like, I feel like I listened to that record, and the one thing that I noticed is I was trying to force hits down people's throats. I was screaming at people going, listen to this big massive chorus, and the new track with Calvin's not like that. It's kind of chilled, and it's just, if you like it, you like it. And then we're working on something else as well, for me to repay the favour. So there's loads of stuff. I'm working with Calvin a lot this year. I've got 6 singles coming out. I'm really, really excited. I am just focusing on singles right now. It's really, really important within today's market. Not to release into the press of a big thing, but my album, if there was going to be an album, would probably be the start of next year as a prediction.
Wow, that was so quick. Okay, for the end, tell me last question. Imagine a situation. It's Saturday night. You're out with your friends somewhere in.
It's going to be messy.
Yeah, probably. And then there comes an idea to mind.
Right.
An idea for a smash hit. What do you do? Do you run back home to write it down, or do you sync it to them?
You have to pretend you're on the phone, and you kind of stand there and you sing. But you have to do this. So it'd be like, where's my phone? I haven't got my phone. But it'd be like frowning faces and things, like it's a conversation. You'd be like, I need to know now. No, now. Can you love me again? So it looks like you're having a conversation because I get really self-conscious.
Have it ever happened?
Because it looks so stupid. He'd be like, hey, I'm a songwriter. My brother's the worst for it. He'll just sing it straight out across the club.
Have it happened ever before to you?
What? I do that all the time.
Really?
I have to. All my ideas go into my phone, yeah. All the time. And it's not like, because I don't just get melodies and lyric ideas, I get like the whole song. So I'll end up like beatboxing into my phone and like doing bass lines and everything. And then I've got to say like bass line 2, boom, 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 boom. And it's like, and I'll be there for like an hour, basically.
And what's the reaction of your friends? Usually.
Well, they're just used to me being a bit different.
All right. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Newman.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Cheers.